Hare Krishna. I welcome everyone to today's session in which we shall have a summary study of the ninth chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. So before we begin, I shall chant a few prayers. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. So I welcome everyone again to today's session in which we shall have a summary study of the ninth chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, which is entitled as Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yoga, or the most confidential knowledge. Chapter 9 of the Bhagavad Gita contains 34 shlokas or verses and can be divided into 5 sections or 5 parts. The first part of the ninth chapter of the Bhagavad Gita is from text number 1 to 3, which explains the nature of the most confidential knowledge that is going to be explained in this chapter. The second section from text number 4 to 10 explains how the entire cosmic manifestation rests on the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, and yet he is completely apart and aloof from the entire material manifestation. The third section of the ninth chapter of the Bhagavad Gita is from text 11 to 14, which explains the difference in the understanding of God among two categories of people, the Mudhas and the Mahatmas, the fools and the most wise people. Section 4 of the ninth chapter of the Bhagavad Gita is from text number 15 to 25, which explains the different kinds of worshippers of the impersonal Brahman, of the Devatas, and then compares how the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna and his devotional service is actually the highest level, is on the topmost platform. And the final section, section 5 of the ninth chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, is from text number 26 to 34, which is again the core subject matter of chapter 9 of the Bhagavad Gita, which actually explains the supreme and the most confidential path of pure bhakti. So now let us begin from the first section from text number 1 to 3, which explains the nature of Rajavidya, Rajaguhya, the most confidential knowledge. Now, in the first verse of the ninth chapter, the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna tells all of us that he is going to now reveal the most important subject matter of the entire Bhagavad Gita. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Idam Tute Guhyatamam Pravakshyami Anasuyast. Guhyatamam. Krishna uses the superlative degree. Guhya refers to very confidential knowledge, and the positive degree of Guhya. Guhya in Sanskrit means very secret or very confidential. It is just like the most valuable thing, the most valuable asset of ours, we would keep in a very, very safe place. So, in a safe vault. So, if you compare the Bhagavad Gita to the highest knowledge in all the Vedic scriptures, then chapter 9 of the Bhagavad Gita is again the most secret vault of the entire knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. It is Guhya Tamam. Guhya Tara means more confidential, and Guhya Tama refers to the most confidential or the most secret knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita. Idam tu te guhyatamam pravakshyamyana suyave jnanam vijnana sahitam yadgyatva mokshase ashubhat. By knowing this most confidential knowledge, one can become free from all inauspicious, from all material contamination. The nature of this most confidential knowledge is further explained in 9.2 as Rajavidya Rajaguhyam Pavitram Idamuttamam Pratyakshavagamam Dharmyam Susukham Kartumavyayam. In this verse 9.2, the Supreme Lord Krishna explains many, many characteristics, qualities of this most confidential knowledge. First of all, being Raja Vidya, it is the king of all knowledge. Whatever knowledge may exist in the entire material world, whatever knowledge has ever existed in the history of the world, the most important, the king of all such knowledge, is what is to be found in the ninth chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. It is the king of all Vidya, of all knowledge, Raja Guhyam. Krishna again stresses on the word Guhya, secret or confidential. So it is the king of all confidential knowledge, and Rajavidya, Rajaguhyam, Pavitram, it is the most pure, it is the most sublime. Uttamam, it is completely spiritual, completely transcendental and divine. Uttama in Sanskrit means Udgata Tamaha Yasmat, that which is completely beyond all the darkness of ignorance, of Ajnana. And it is Pratyaksha Avagamam Dharmyam. This most confidential knowledge is not some theoretical thing. It is not some kind of a Kohinoor diamond which one can just see from a distance but can never actually feel it or experience it. This is to be realized and experienced on an individual, on a personal level. Pratyaksha avagamam dharmyam susukham kartumavyayam. One may then be a little hesitant, one may be a little apprehensive that the most valuable, the most secretive, the topmost thing may be very difficult. But Krishna assures in the last line of 9.2 that it is susukham, it is also the easiest, the most easy path to follow and to experience. Now, has been explained very elaborately in the first 6 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita. The first 6 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita provide us with Guhya Jnana or confidential knowledge, which pertains to the knowledge of the Atma, the soul, and the various parts of